Welcome, everybody, to Catfish Weekly, presented by Whiskerware Apparel. We have a Thursday night special, and the doctor is with me, and we're going to tell you about our 200th episode of Catfish Weekly Monday night shows. How's it going, Doc?
Yeah, let's get this party started.
Let's do it.
I'm fighting a cold, but I'm doing all right. Once I get this cold out of my head, I'm old.
It sounds pretty rough. Like I told you before the show started, personally, I would prefer that you keep that crap in Ohio. I do not need it over here in Missouri.
Yeah, you don't want it, trust me.
No, I'm pretty sure you're right about that.
So we got the 200th episode coming up on December 11th.
That is correct. That's exciting. That's a big number.
Yeah.
Especially for us, it's a huge number. Started this, Paul and Chris and Chuck and I and Brian Lanham have done a show or two with us. I don't think any of us ever figured that it would go 3 years or whatever. And hey guys, welcome to the show. It's been a great time, and we're having a blast with it. And since you've come on here, we've really had a ball. You know, you and I fished together some, and we have a great time with the show. And we've been having some really quality guests on here. So to celebrate our 200th show, when we started talking about it, I was going to do a giveaway and some stuff. And the sponsors that we have that sponsor our show and the sponsors on the prize wheel, they wanted to jump on board. And the next thing you know, we got guys that don't sponsor the show and don't sponsor the prize wheel. They're wanting to come on board. So, when we get done telling everybody about what we got going tonight, Doc, there may be more coming in the future.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we still got, 2 weeks?
It won't.
We might be able to talk some more people into it.
Absolutely. And I talked to a couple of guys about it today, and one yesterday, and I'm sure that they're going to be involved with it. I see Chris Flores is watching the show tonight. Thanks for watching, Chris. We're going to be having Chris on the show with us with Peter Dries next month, so that'll be an exciting show. Everybody can get a lot of information out of that. Monday night, we're going to have Jacob Halls from Northwood Angling. Jacobs is a great videographer. They just released a video today of catching a bunch of big lake sturgeon up on, I think it was the St. Croix River. I watched it this afternoon. It was really, really good. They caught him and his buddy there, Blake, caught some great fish. And if you get a chance, jump on over and watch that. Probably be their last sturgeon show of the year because it was like 28 or 30 degrees and they looked really, really cold, but they caught the fire out of fish, and that's what we do it for. Hey, Rob, Greg, how you doing?
They're jumping in here pretty good right now. Hey, be sure to hit that like button on YouTube, guys. Thumbs up or thumbs down, either one. We want to make sure what you think of the show. We're trying to make everybody as happy as we can, and we know we're not going to make everybody happy, but we try our best.
And if you like what we're doing, please subscribe and sign up for our Facebook stuff, because it makes a world of difference to us. With that being said, how do we want to start the night, Doc?
Well, let's just start by telling everybody what we've got.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Before we do that, I've got some McCoy Fishing Tough Line Premium Catfish Braid, and the fifth person that writes in our chat that says, I want some tough catfishing line, will get it.
There you go, guys. Tight. Go fast.
Here, it's coming.
Yeah. It's getting ready to roll like a clock.
This is 250 yards of 25-pound test. 0.016 diameter. Pretty good stuff.
Mike Greenwell.
He's the first one.
Mike Greenwell?
He's the first one. Did you say first?
He's the first one. Fifth one. We want the fifth guy. No, I said fifth.
Oh, well,
What was that? Did
Mike
you hear
was
that?
the first one. Yeah, no. All right, Mike was first. Matt Sanders was second. Jeffrey Mitchner was third. Brian Saunders was fourth, and Danny Cow is number 5.
Who did you get?
Danny Cow.
Danny Calderon. Yeah, I know who it is though. Danny, thanks for watching the show. We watched one of your videos over the weekend. It's pretty good. He's out on the Mississippi River bank fishing. Danny's a St. Louis guy. Actually, I think he's East St. Louis or over in that area. Does some really good videos. If you get a chance to watch Danny Cal on YouTube, you'll enjoy it. He does some really cool stuff. Danny, when you get a chance after the show sometime, message me your address on Catfish Weekly Facebook page, and I'll get this stuff shipped out to you tomorrow. Now,
Good deal.
Doc, let's get down to business.
All right.
We've got a couple of lists here, and we're going to go over what we have at this point that we're going to be giving away on the 11th. I've got my list.
On mine, I've got whisker sticks, compliments of Tim, 5 lights, 1 of each color.
And that is a great prize. Those are outstanding LED lights.
And he's on our Rig Wrap prize wheel, so we appreciate that, Tim. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Yes, sir. Here's one that everybody's going to like, and it'll go along with some of the other stuff we got. Bass and More from Owensboro, Kentucky. Jim and Sheila and Brandon, great sponsors to us, whether we're in Owensboro or whether we're not, is going to give away 1 Abu Garcia 6500 Catfish Special Reel.
Oh, wow.
That's a extremely nice prize.
Yep.
Awesome reel. We can't. They're a great reel. They're great for back bouncing. They're great for anchor fishing or dead sticking, however you want to use them. They work very well, and that is a Catfish Special Edition, so it's not just the average old 6500, which there's nothing wrong with those. I got several of them myself, so
yeah,
that's a great prize. And thank you guys so much for helping us out.
Very nice, very nice. Hooker's Terminal Tackle is going to send us a package of assorted stuff, a bunch of stuff. So look for that. Thanks, Jim Arwood. Am I correct?
Gosh, you caught me that time. I can't think of his name right now, but yeah, Hooker's Terminal Tackle. Yeah. It'll be assortment of hooks and stuff, and they have really been a great sponsor to our Rig Wrap prize wheel for the whole time. It is just an outstanding deal, and you're right, Tim. That's around $150 reel, so that's an outstanding prize.
Yep.
The next one I have is a Rig Wrap package, and that Rig Wrap package will include 2 packages of 2 of the orange Rig Wraps. It'll contain a lure locker. It will contain a pair of the Ceramax Super Cutters. Just a great prize package for somebody to win, and that's from Rig Wrap. Glenn is one of the great sponsors we have, Doc. He does a lot for us, and
yes, he does.
Not to mention, I talked to him on the phone. I believe it was yesterday, and he's sending me some more because he knew we was out of the stockings. So never fear, if you guys want to win some or you want to buy some, you can contact Glenn at Rig Wraps. He has the Merry Fishman stockings there. He has some left, so be sure and order them up. And we will have some more next week to be given away on Catfish Weekly.
Yep. And since we just talked about Glenn, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and spin that wheel.
Well, let's just do that.
Have you got a list made up?
I do have a list made up, and the list is this week's list, so it's brand new, and we're going to use it again Monday night.
Okay. All right. So Let's do number 3.
Number 3. 1, 2, 3. And the winner is Jason Huggins from St. Louis area.
All right.
Can you see the wheel all right, Doc?
Yes, sir.
Well, here we go. Whoa, might have tightened up too much.
Yeah, that tight.
Well, Jason,
put the brakes on at that time.
You win tickets to the Catfish Conference. So contact Hervey. Just message them on the Facebook page of Catfish Conference, and they will hook you up with some tickets to the Catfish Conference. I know they are really going to be a great place. If we get down there, we're going to be doing live shows. There'll be a bunch of other guys doing stuff down there, and it's going to be a great time when we get there. It is every year. I don't remember the date. It's in February. You remember the date, Doc?
24th and 25th, I believe.
24th and 25th, and it is at the Convention Center in Louisville, Kentucky.
At the hotel.
At the Hotel Convention Center, right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, next on the list, a $75 gift certificate to Whiskerware Apparel, our main sponsor of Catfish Weekly.
Scissors on their website.
Do what?
Dave Swearinger, want to know if you can get those.
Yes, Dave Swearinger. You can get the Ceramax scissors from Rig Wraps. You can get them, just order them right up online, and Glenn will ship them right out to you.
Everybody's saying the wheels are shot on the wheel bearing.
Oh no. No, it's good. I just had to tighten up a little too tight. We'll be all right. Yeah, $75 gift certificate from Whiskerware Apparel. You can get hoodies or t-shirts or whatever you want up to $75. You can get hats and all the cool stuff they got. That's a great prize. And if you win that package the 11th, all you have to do is send them a message, and Chelsea and Rob will make sure that you get all that stuff. And we want to thank those guys. Rob's been our title sponsor for over 2 years, going on 3. He does a lot for the sport of catfishing, and he does a lot for you and I both, Doc.
Yep. Awesome guy. Appreciate it, Rob.
He's a great guy. Him and Heath Malone qualified for the Catfish Weekly National Championship.
Good for them.
So we should be able to see them in May in Missouri.
Yep.
Driftmaster rod holders. We have a couple of Driftmaster rod holders that they're going to give away, and we're going to be giving those out the 11th. They are the short duos. So 2-way rod holders for some lucky guy can win those. And this stuff is not all going to be in packages. It'll be for sponsors. A lot of times we give this stuff away and it's one big package. We'll just have too much to do that way. And if we give each, we're going to give whatever the sponsor donates, somebody's going to win that. And we'll do that for each prize package. Somebody will win the reel. Somebody will win the Driftmaster. Somebody will win the Bass and More reel. Somebody will win the gift certificate from Whisker. Wherever we're going to give it away and make as many people winners as we possibly can.
There's a quick question. Are you going to be spinning the wheel for these prizes or giving them away to the viewers or both?
That's a surprise. We're going to be giving them away.
We can't let everything out of the bag here.
No. We're going to be giving these prizes away that are in the chat. We're going to be giving them away to people that watch the show. We're going to be giving some of them away to people that can't watch the show live and can only do it watching on YouTube after the show is over. So there's going to be more than one way to win, and that way everybody gets a fair shot at getting it. But yeah, we'll probably, and regardless, we're going to spin the wheel anyhow, ain't we, Doc?
Oh yeah, always do. Yeah. I love spinning the wheel. I like giving stuff away.
Heck yeah, man.
All right, next on the list, a Warrior Cat Rod and Tackle Package. Awesome donation.
It is. John jumped right on board with us, and they're going to furnish a rod. And John, a lot of people don't know it, but Warrior Cat has a lot of tackles. They have swivels, chain swivels, and hooks, and snaps, and all kinds of other stuff. So he's going to put together a package, and you'll get the rod and a tackle package from them. Be a great prize for somebody to win. Here's another one. One Big Cat Fever rod and one 1-pound spool of slime line, your choice of tests, 30, 40, 50, or 60. So if you win that, you'll get a Big Cat Fever rod and you'll get your choice of weight on a 1-pound spool. Another great prize, and we can't thank these guys enough for jumping in here. Warrior Cat Rods and Big Cat Fever. It's outstanding, you guys, to help us celebrate our 200 show coming up.
Yep, looking forward to it. Next, a hoodie and a T-shirt from Monsters on the Ohio, care of Mr. Aaron Wheatley.
And that's a great prize. And for anybody that doesn't have one of Aaron's sweatshirts or hoodies, you're going to like it. They're extremely warm.
Very good.
Very good. The next one on my list, Doc, is Tennessee River Monsters. And Scott is going to give $100 off of a guided trip and a pack of demon dragons.
All right.
Now, if you haven't seen some of Scott's videos, you might go to Tennessee River Monsters YouTube page. Him and Bryson have been putting some giant fish in the boat all year, and it would be $100 off a trip is a deal. So make sure that if you win this, you use it, because I promise you, you will have a great time.
Yep. From Crusher Marine, a survivor unit. And most of us here, I know Lyle has one. I've got one on the back of my boat. This has been one of the real big things that really changes how the fish are in the live well. The thing works fantastic. The survivor unit.
Now, Doc, that unit, if you have one that doesn't require the adapter, that's what you'll get. If you have one that does require the adapter, that's what you'll get. So either way, you get whatever it takes to fit your boat. No questions. You just let us know and we'll make it happen.
Yep.
Whisker sticks. Tim, I tell you what, Tim, it doesn't matter if you sponsor us. Normally we don't let family members and pro staff do this, but this is open to everybody. We're so happy to have the 200 show coming up. We want everybody to have a shot at it. Put your name in and sign on up. Offshore Tackle is going to donate a pair of planer boards.
Ooh, yeah.
So
good prize
I use that. That's an outstanding prize. I use these things all the time. They are the best I've ever used. By far, heads or tails, they work swimmingly well. They're just a great product. These guys do a lot for us, and it's just a really good product. If you haven't tried them out, you need to. And this would be a perfect time to get you a pair and make sure that their planer boards is what you want to do. I promise you, you're going to like them. They just really work out great.
Hoodies make me feel safe. Tim's a hoot tonight. Next on my list, River Rodder Bank Unit. I'm assuming this is for bank fishermen, and it holds a pole.
It is.
Am I correct?
That is correct. It's River Rodder bank holders, and they contacted me and said, "Hey, we want to help you with your 200th show celebration," and they have donated some bank rod holders to us, and the one lucky winner will get those. I have seen their website and seen their products, and they look really well made. I think it'll be a great prize, especially for somebody that does a lot of bank fishing. They'll enjoy them. But now, a lot of us that has boats don't always get in the boat. Some of us fish on the side of the river bank at times too. So
yeah,
it will be a great product.
Chat is a hoot tonight.
Yeah, these guys are wound up, ain't they?
Yeah.
I'm not giving away 3 rods. Oh, you got anything else, Doc?
No, it goes to you next. I just did the river rodders. What do you got?
Oh, that's right. What I have next is some George Young Jr. Catfish gear. We're going to give away a package of 8-aught hooks, 9-aught hooks, some sinker slides, and some chain swivels. Pretty good. Pretty good prize there. George has done some really good stuff with these, and I'm excited to get them out for people.
Tell them how to win.
We're not letting how to win yet. This will all be done on. This will be announced on our show the 11th on how you go about winning. But we're going to make sure that if you're watching the show, you'll have a chance to win. We're going to spin the wheel. We're going to have ways to win in chat, and we're going to have ways for people to win that only can watch through our YouTube channel.
Yep. Next on my list is a Crusher Marine Corps fishing tournament shirt.
Those are really nice. And Doc, we've both got some of those tournament shirts, those jerseys, and those are extremely clean images on those. They're really nice, and Robert put a message on one of our posts that he would like to donate one of them. We can't thank him enough. He does a lot for Catfish Weekly, and that's an outstanding prize for somebody to win a really, really nice tournament shirt. So
the 200 show is on
the 11th.
The 11th of
yes.
December. Yeah.
Yep. It sure is. Now, the last thing that I have, Doc, is I am going to donate a Black Horse Rod Pro Diff Series rod. It'll be one that I've made for myself, brand new, that's never hit the water. And that is the one that I'm going to donate for the prize. And it may be a little bit. You want me to get one? It's one of those over there, Cindy.
Okay, I'll just grab one of the bottom ones. I can't do that.
Yeah, don't get the one to spinning.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's it. Here, honey. Here, you have to loosen this. Well, you can't. Doc, if you can see us.
What are you guys doing over there now?
Well, she's trying to get the rod down. She didn't know how to operate it, and I'm trying to reach around her. It's kind of a monkey football situation.
Oh, boy. These guys are going to really run with this on the chat.
This is the rod that we're going to give away. It'll have the decal up here on the front, like there. It will have cork preserver on the cork, and then whoever wins its name will go right there. Like I say, I built this rod for myself. It never got decals on it, and I thought, well, what a better way to celebrate our 200th. This is what we started out was going to be the prize, and as you can see, things have picked up since then. This was going to be the prize, and when people found out we was going to do it, everybody stepped up to help us celebrate, and that's how we got where we're at. And to be quite honest, Doc, I fully anticipate there being more prizes before the 11th gets here. I really do. So now I know that Catfish Special 6500 Abu Garcia would look good on that Warrior Cat rod, and it would look good on that Big Cat Fever rod.
Oh yeah.
But I wouldn't think it looked too bad on that bumping rod.
Nope.
They can't win both.
No, you can only win one. You're only going to win one prize. Once you win a prize, whatever the prize is, your name will be taken out of the list of people that's on there. You'll only be able to win one prize. Yeah, get your spouses in there. One of you can win the rod, one of you can win a reel. That is a new blank that nobody has seen. We designed that blank. We were sent it back and forth, getting the modulus of graphite correct, get the action correct. This rod is specifically made for heavy current river fishing, bumping. I use them anchor fishing. I use them bumping. I use them doing everything. But this is a new blank that nobody else has seen. A couple of guys have got them. We haven't told anybody about them, but I'll be doing some stuff on those. They are really, really. I'm excited about this blank because it's completely designed and manufactured for us. Hang on just a second, Doc. I got something I got to check out on Facebook.
Dave Swearing just jumped in there and said he'll donate 2 camo Missouri Farm Bureau summer weight hats for the 200th show.
Hold on, Cindy. Doc's talking. I can't. Go ahead, Doc.
So Dave Swearing just jumped in here and said, "Hey Lyle, I'll donate 2 camo Missouri Farm Bureau summer weight hats for the 200th show." Thanks, Dave. We appreciate that.
That's right. Cindy, would you write that down, what Dave Swearing's donating?
Matt Sanders says Central Missouri Cats will donate a prize pack including Driftmaster, rod holders, and other items.
Matt Sanders is Central Missouri Cats is donating some Driftmasters and some other prizes. Thank you, guys. This is going to get really good. So you have to go to Dave's post. Doc just read it to me.
Yeah.
One that I want to read to you. Boomer Wilson just sent me this on Facebook, and he says, just got off the phone with Willie, and he's going to reach out tomorrow. They are going to put something together for us as well for the show. Boomer, thank you.
Bumps.
Thank you, Boomer. Yeah, the Mud Bums. So Willie and all the guys at Mud Bum, thank you guys so much. Would be proud to have your stuff as giveaway products for our 200th show. Boomer Wilson, thank you so much for helping us out. That's going to be pretty cool.
Yep.
Those are some really good guys, and they will be at the Catfish Conference. If you guys get a chance, be sure to stop in and talk to Willie and Crash and Leadfoot and all the guys. I'm sure they'll have their boat down there, and they are absolutely a blast to visit with.
You're right, really Kevin. Kevin, it will be a long show that night. Trust me.
Yeah, it'll be a little time consuming, but it's going to be, yeah, Brian, they're awesome guys. They're a lot of fun to be around. Cindy and I was fortunate enough last year, Doc, and you know that we went up there. Man, she's got that potty mouth going on. I don't know if you can hear that or not.
I missed that.
Oh, okay. We set up there. We drove up to do a live show with those guys, and we set out in front of one of the garages where they originally started, and we had some beverages and a little fire deal going, and absolutely had a blast. Boomer was there, and all the Mud Bum guys and their wives and girlfriends and stuff, and we had so much fun. The next thing you know, it was early in the morning, and we all should have been in bed because we had to get up and do that show up there at their grand opening, and it was just a hoot. We had a blast. Marty Gerloff says Savannah's a bad influence on you. Trust me, that's not where you learned it. I promise. Blame it on her if you want, but I know better.
Yeah, me too. I've heard her on the boat.
Yeah, that's right. You knew more about that than I did when we got together. Potty mouth. It's all right.
All right, here I got McCoy Fishing Tough Cat fishing line. We're going to give some of that away too.
Yes, we are. We have a few spools of that. We'll make a package deal out of it and make that happen. So, like I say, we got a whole bunch of stuff.
They hurt me.
Yeah.
Well, just keep doing it. If they hurt you, you just keep doing it.
Harley jumped in here and said, "Where can Dieter get signed up for this drawing?"
You know, I've tagged Dieter. I think he's just full of it because he could get in if he wants in. And what he ought to do is sign Grayson up for a couple of these because he'd get a hoot out of that. And I've offered Dieter to get him and Grayson on to do a show with us. Now, right now, we are booked up through the first of the year. But him and Grayson are pretty cool in the boat together. They've had some really good deer hunts this year. I've really enjoyed watching him do the deer hunting thing. So, Dieter, you need to make that happen. We can get you in January and February. I know you're going to be fishing. You're down there in the southern part of the U.S. where it's nice and warm. You won't even have a coat on, probably. Be out there in T-shirt out there in North Carolina or wherever it's at. So you need to get in here and do another show with us. I know people want to see you on here. Whisker Sticks Fishing promo code PRE200. Be sure to sign up to get some of that stuff. You know, all these prizes are really good, Doc, but something that I want to mention is when you guys are spending your money, please consider these sponsors for your products, whether it be rods, whether it be fishing gear,
Right.
fishing reels, or LED lights.
They give us a tremendous amount of support.
They support us top to bottom, year in, year out, and we're hoping they continue to do so for a long time to come. But these guys are really good for us. They're really good for the sport. And when they're giving products away to you guys, they're really good for you too. So please try to support these guys. They've been really good. And like I say, Rob Clodfelder, Whiskerware Apparel, has been on here for nearly 3 years. And guys like Robert with Crusher Marine and Glenn with Rig Wraps and Bass and More, and Whisker Sticks has been a sponsor of ours a long time. And then we got the new guys that just, Big Cat Fever rods, Warrior Cat rods. Those guys don't have to do this. I mean, they're just helping us celebrate a milestone, and to me, it is a milestone. And I know that you feel that way, Doc. 200 shows, and we got like 256 or 257 total videos with all the ones we do out, away, and different stuff that we do. But this is the 250th one. How many of the McCoy fishing lines do we have over there, Cindy, on that second shelf? On that second shelf, how many McCoy fishing lines do we have? I've got an idea, Doc. I know you got an idea coming up.
2, 3.
What size are they?
25, 40, and 40.
All right. We have a McCoy fishing line, 40-pound test. It is a 250-yard spool of tough line. This is monofilament. It is 0.020 diameter. When Catfish Weekly started, we wasn't on Monday nights. The first person that knows the correct night that we was on will win this spool of line. Our first shows was not on Monday night. It was on a different night. Anybody remember what night that was?
Well, there's Thursday, there's Tuesday, there's Sunday.
Sunday Wednesday. It is. The first Sunday will be the winner. James Dockery. You are the winner of the Tough Cat fishing line, James. Sunday it was. We got the reason why we changed was we was having plenty of viewers, but the reason we changed was a bunch of us was fishing tournaments and we was having to rush to get home to do the shows. It was tough. It was really tough to do, and sometimes we didn't make it, and having to stop alongside the road and try to do it and everything. And of Chris was starting most of the shows in those days, him and Paul, and it was really tough if we was out going somewhere, and if Paul was starting the show, we had to rush around so everybody could get back, so we could be in there. So,
Kenneth McClure, thank you, sir. Lyle, put Kentucky River Catfish Shootout down for donating 5 pounds assorted of no-roll sinkers.
Did you see that, Cindy?
Kenneth McClure.
Yep. Thank you, Kenneth. We appreciate that so much. That's awesome. That's awesome. I have another. I need to check this Facebook again, Doc. I have another message. Okay, Harley, thank you so much for that. I will try to get you those pictures this week, Doc. We need to get Harley Neal some pictures. He's made us up an intro for the 200th show.
Oh,
but we have to send him some fishing pictures.
All right.
Pretty cool deal. Thank you. Appreciate it much. Appreciate it much. All right. 5 pounds of no roll sinkers. Is that right?
Yeah.
5 pounds. 5 pound assortment of no roll sinkers. Yes. That's outstanding. Thank you again, Kenneth. We appreciate it. Got a standby wheel bearing for the wheel for the show. Oh man.
Well, let's go ahead and spin it again. It's 8:40.
Let's do.
Yeah, it's 8:40 here in Ohio. So let's go ahead and spin that. Let's go with number. Let's do it. I'll go above. Let's go number 7.
7.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and the winner is Kelvin Horn. KELVINHORN.
All right, let's see what he's going to win.
Let's see if I loosen that up enough, Doc. Whoa, I kicked the hell out of it then. Still see it?
Yep.
I didn't loosen it up very much. Whisker Sticks LED lights. You win a package of Whisker Sticks LED lights, Kevin. You're going to love them. They're bad. I better keep adjusting on that, Doc. I didn't know I tightened it up, but I guess I did. If I don't loosen it up now, I'll never remember to. Now we're cooking. We'll have to snug it maybe just a little bit. Now, see, if that had been the thing, we'd had to give away a T-shirt. And by the way, folks, we still have some Catfish Weekly T-shirts. If you're interested, they're $20. Give us a message on Facebook, and we'll get them shipped right out to you.
Hey.
What?
We're going to edit. We're going to give away a Catfish Weekly shirt with that, too.
What?
With the prizes for the 200 show.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we are. We're going to add, how many, Cindy? 2 Catfish Weekly T-shirts to the prizes that we're going to give away. So if your name comes up and you happen to win that prize, it'll be 2 T-shirts, Catfish Weekly T-shirts with Doc and I's smiling little faces on it. And we'll get them out to you if you happen to win. So we'll add that to the list. Yeah, it's going to take a while to give all this stuff away, Doc.
Yeah. Yeah,
you might want to eat before the show starts.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing, we got a couple of guests on that show that's got a really great story, and you guys need to make sure you listen to this. The 2 guys that met up on the bank, and Kevin gets in the boat and goes fishing. with Clint. They never met each other before. Kevin had never been on a boat before on the Missouri River, and they go out, they get one bite, and it's a 92-pound blue cat. So a couple of real great guys having a good time fishing. It's a feel-good story, and you're going to hear it from the two guys themselves to tell the story. I visited with them on the phone. It's so awesome, a story. We want for everyone to share this and understand this is what catfishing community is all about, is stories like this, and we don't get near enough of them, Doc.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's from what you've told me. Yeah, it sounds like a great story.
It is, and a couple of. Oh, I am too. It's going to be so much fun, and we're going to give away some stuff. So it's really going to be a blast. And Mike Davis, hello from Vermont. Thanks for watching Catfish Weekly, Mike. Brian Saunders says Boomer's got to share that next pie, Cindy. Brian Saunders. He said it lasted 4 minutes. So I'll tell you what, Boomer, I'm going to tell you, and I think I did up there when we met and you got that pie. Cindy brought that out while she was making them all mixed up in the bowl. And she had just a little bit left for me to taste. And that's what I got of them pies. The rest of it went to the family dinner. And then she wanted to make sure that you got one. So, but when I got it, it was fresh, warm right off the stove, which is pretty awesome in itself. So, what else we need to go over tonight, Doc, on our Thursday night special?
I think that's about it. I want to remind everybody, Christmas this year is on a Monday night, and we are going to push that show to Tuesday night.
That is correct.
Of that week, because, we want to be with our families, and we know you all want to be with your families, even though you like to see me and Lyle here on Catfish Weekly every Monday night. But during that time, we're going to move it to Tuesday night. What are you doing over there?
Well, I knocked packages off of my table, and I went over where Cindy was at to get my book, and I knocked it off of there. I do want to go over what we have coming up. Monday the 4th, which is next Monday night. We're going to have Jacob Halls on with us from Northwoods Angling. No video. I don't know what happened to it. Are you still there, Doc?
Yeah, I got you. It says live.
It says live. Yeah, it should still be going.
You guys see us there? Oh, they're saying no video.
No video. I'm not sure what happened with that, but if you can hear me, they can probably hear me, so we're going to go over. You can wait for them to become responsive or exit to the page. We're going to wait just in case it comes back. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Clint Gisling and Kevin Hayes will be on the 11th with our 200 special. Chris Flores and Peter Dries will be on the 18th, and Glenn Flowers the 25th. Since we're having video issues, guys, we're going to go ahead and shut her down. Thanks for watching our Thursday night show. If you're not signed up, don't worry. After next week's show, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff, and you'll give you a place to sign up for the 200th drawing. So get ready.
Thanks, guys, for jumping in there and listening to us tonight. Appreciate it. We will see you next Monday night.
Absolutely. Now I can't sign out.